Hey, 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 Kharisma here. Hope that you are doing well in this time of fear and uncertainty. I wanted to come in and just touch base to say hello and hope that you are really standing fast during this time and taking a pause in a way as the entire world takes a pause during this COVID-19 pandemic that has touched the lives of so many people right across the world. And really, I wanted to talk about living with intention, that despite whatever is going on in the world, what may be happening in your lives, we have to remember to come back to living with intention or living on purpose, because intention is really about being mindful of why you were here, being mindful of what you want from your life as an entrepreneur, being mindful of whom you're here to serve, how you are here to serve them, what is the impact you're going to leave in the world or leaving in the world, or what is the impact that you're having in the world. And I want to start with a quote by from the book A Course in Miracles. And it says, "I am responsible for what I see. I choose the feelings I experience and set the goals I will achieve. And everything that seems to happen to me, I ask for and receive as I have asked." And I know it's a trying time now to wrap our heads around what's going on. But here's what I encourage you to do during this time. As an entrepreneur, as a woman entrepreneur, as someone who knows that that there's something bigger, that there's a bigger plan and a bigger mission for us all, for every single human being that's on this planet. You have a purpose, you have a divine calling on your life. You were not created by accident. And for a time such as this, I want to remind you to stand fast. There may be fear, you may be, the media hypes everything up 100-fold. But remember who you are. Remember that you are a child of God. Remember that you are here to have an impact, and that despite of whatever is going on right now, this fear and uncertainty, to stand fast, to have faith, to continue to do what you're doing, continue to show up, continue to serve. If you feel led to pause and take a moment out and spend more time with your family, do so. But for me, I am continuing as I normally, I'm working on my creative projects. There's certainly a pause, an energy of pause in the atmosphere, in where I live, and the places around me. That you can feel that the energy has taken a pause in a way. The world is coming to a standstill, so to speak, and you can feel it. So I encourage you that during this time, to set time aside to really get clear on where you are in your life, really get clear on the impact that you desire, on the purpose that you are here to fulfill, on the mission that you are here to carry out, and to do it with intention. And everything that you do with intention, do it with grace, do it with love, do not do it out of fear, do it with intention, do it with purpose, do it with impact. Do it with that you want to make a difference in this world. Take time out. And I'm reading from a book called Living with Intent by Malika Chopra. And it's called Living with Intent, My Somewhat Messy Journey to Purpose, Peace, and Joy. And some of the points here are really, really powerful. I'm going to leave that with you today. So number one is to incubate, to quiet your mind, tap into your deepest intuition and see where this leads. That's number one. When you take time out, no matter what you're doing, no matter if you're working from home, I'm speaking to entrepreneurs, so most likely you are working from home. Or if you are employed and you are working from home, still take time out. This message is for you. This message is for anyone listening to me, watching me, wherever in the world that you are. I encourage you, I invite you to really get still and really get on track to living with intent. Despite of what's happening in the world, live with intention. So number one is to incubate. Really quiet your mind to tap into your deepest intentions and see where it leads. Number two is to notice. Become mindful of your thoughts and actions and pay attention to what they tell you about the meaning that they're giving and the sense of purpose. Look for signs that you can point towards your true path. A lot of people don't know what is their soul purpose, what is their life purpose here that they're here to meant to fulfill. And the number one thing is really getting clarity on what that is. So when you take time out and go deep and pause, as the time that we have now, go deep and really listen to those thoughts. Really tap into your heart's desire. What is it calling for? What is it saying to you? What it has been saying to you and you just haven't had the time. I encourage you now to take the time, because we are all being forced to take the time. We're all being forced to pause. And this is a good time to do it now. So number 3 is to trust. Have confidence in your inner knowing and in the messages the universe sends you, and allow this knowledge to guide you forward. Number 4, express. Write down your intentions. Say them out loud or share them with others to fully embrace them and help you move ahead in your journey. Number 5 is to nurture. Be gentle with yourself as you try to find your way. Intention isn't always a straightforward path, just as life isn't. I mean, we've seen that over the last few weeks. Life is not a straightforward path. It has curves. It has things that we would never thought that we would experience in this life. I've certainly never experienced something like this. But we are all going to get through it. This too shall pass. I am telling you, this too shall pass. Giving yourself opportunity to try and fail is often part of it, and even crucial to the process. And number 6, which is really important, is not only about taking time, really getting clear on what your intentions are, really getting clear on who you're called to be, who are you becoming, who are you here to serve, what's the impact that you're here to have in the world, and the desires that you want to manifest and enjoy in this life that we have, but also take inspired actions. Once you've identified an intent or intention, or even multiple ones, don't sit and wait for it to magically manifest. Instead, take the practical steps that can make each one become a reality. It may be easier to choose one intent or intention first and set short-term goals to help you get started. So that is my message today: to live with intention, to take time out to reflect, to really get clear on why you're here. And it's not about living in fear. It is about choosing love. Every single opportunity, choose love. Choose love. Choose to live in love. Choose to serve with love. And this time may be frustrating. It may be, a real time of uncertainty. You may not be sure. Your clients, the income may be down. I mean, there's so many things may be going on with you. And I'm sending love and prayers to those who've been physically, psychologically, and emotionally affected with the COVID-19 pandemic. I send love and healing and light to all of you. But to you who, you are in good health and you maintain and you're doing the practical steps to, in social distancing and wiping different things, disinfecting, just being precautious, because we do have to take the practical steps as well. I want you to really start, when you take that time to follow those 5 to 6 steps that I just shared with you, I want you to ask yourself these questions. Number 1 is, who am I? Do you really know who you are? Do you? Do you know who you are? Have you been living true to yourself? Do you know who you are? So ask that question, place your hand on your heart. Who am I? And listen for the answer, because Spirit, God will tell you. Your higher consciousness will tell you. You will be guided. What do I want? Pause again. Ask that question, repeat it. What do I want? Most people don't know what they want. They know what they don't want, but they can't articulate or have clarity on what they want. So it's important to know what you want. How can I serve? How can you serve humanity? How can you serve your clients, your soulmate clients? How can you serve and take your service to the next level? In this time, in this moving forward, how can you serve? How can you serve from love? How can you serve from being heart-centered? How can you serve? Right? That is the question. And what does the universe, our God, want from you? And that is a bigger question. Why are you here? What is your purpose? What does God want from you? I invite you to go deep, take time out, take time to reflect, ask yourself these questions, and really live with intention. Live with intention, especially during this time of uncertainty, this time of fear. It is really important to get clear and not to live out of a place of fear, thinking that tomorrow the world is going to end. The world is not going to end. The world wouldn't be the same. And, sometimes when bad things happen, there's always a gift in it. So I encourage you to look for the gift in this current pandemic that is affecting us all in some way, form, or shape. I mean, social distancing is, something I've never had to practice before. And I'm sure that you've never had to practice it. But I don't think we will ever be the same. Things are going to change, I believe, for the best. We're going to really be in alignment to what are important to us, our mission, our purpose, our family, the people that we care about, our soulmate clients, the people that we're here to serve. I think that this time is really bringing us to full alignment, to get into full alignment to the things that really matter. Love matters, service matters, family, friends, the work that we do in the world matters. So if you're not living on purpose, you're not sure how to package your gifts, your divine gifts, the work that you are here to bring out into the world, I encourage you to get the support to do that. Because the world needs you more than ever now. The world needs your gift, and the world needs your voice. It needs your expression. It needs who you truly are to have an impact in this world. So I encourage you to get the support. It's something that I can certainly help you with. You can reach out to me. We can have a chat to see how I can support you in that, in getting clarity on packaging up your divine gifts into an offer that is going to serve, that is going to compensate you divinely and massively, that you can live out your life here, but also serve from heart and give with love. So I hope this message has served you in some way. And I just want to encourage you to just keep the faith, and this too shall pass. Until next time, take care, be blessed. Sending you lots of love and light during this time. Bye for now.